What's up, everybody? It's your boys, the Coach Potatoes, back at it again. TJ, Ben, Bilf. So, this week we got a few different things we're going to look at across a couple of different sports, but we're going to start with what I think me and Ben are both in a consensus on, and Bilf, I don't even think knows who the guy is. The Rockies.
Correct. I don't even know what you're talking about, but correct when you start off with Rockies.
The Rockies locked down their star player, Nolan Arenado, 8 years, $260 million. Now, in the grand scheme of things, obviously that's a shitload of money. But in baseball talk, especially with Mr. Machado getting a $300 million deal, which was bullshit, by the way, this is kind of a steal because Arenado is arguably top 3 player in the league.
Yeah, at a premium position in third.
Yeah. He's at the hot corner.
So Machado got Machado.
He did.
He did get Machado.
For not being better.
I liked him.
So
I'm embarrassed I continued that. With one fucking play on words longer than it should have.
Yeah, one was too many. I don't know. This is it's a good deal for the Rockies. He's a star player at a premium position that you basically lock him down through like 2026 or something like that. I didn't read the details. I don't know if he has like an opt-out clause or anything like that. Yeah, after like 5 years or whatever, like Machado did. I didn't see anything like that. But smart move. The Rockies are in a hitter-friendly park. If they can get a couple more pieces around them, the Rockies are they're a good team, and they're in a division that is hotly contested most of the time. They were a few games away from winning the race.
I'm looking right now, and I think I remember hearing that there was an opt-out, but I can't see. But yeah, the only bad thing about him signing this deal is, one, I think he could have got. I think he's worth more money. Not that the $260 million he got wasn't a lot, but he's like one of those guys that like doesn't get enough credit because he plays for the Rockies.
Yeah, he's in a smaller market team.
Like you kind of hope, because I really like Nolan Arenado, so I wish he would have gone to like another team, this sort of little high profile, just to get more, kind of what he's due. So like, here's for you, just so you kind of know the difference. So Machado's career home runs is 175, and then I'm gonna bring up Arenado's here. So we'll go through Arenado first. So he got
Arenado.
So Arenado's 186 home runs. So he has more home runs. They're both. So Arenado's 27, Machado's 26. So he is 1 year older, but I don't think that warrants the thing. Arenado, feeling bad because they're like the same age as us, if not younger.
Yeah, they're making 260, upwards of 260, and we're doing a Coach Potato podcast. Go to the show.
We'll start a GoFundMe if you guys feel generous. You can just donate to us.
So Arenado has more home runs. He has over 100 more RBIs, 616 to 513.
Machado has more.
No, Arenado has more. Machado has more stolen bases, which is fine.
Because he's Mexican.
They have about the same amount of walks. Machado has like 10 more or something. But batting average, Arenado hits 291, and then Machado hits 282. So, Machado, I guess they both technically play third, even though Machado played some shortstop last year. I would assume Machado's going to go back to third for the Padres. I'm trying to think of who, but maybe not. But yeah,
a utility infielder, essentially.
Yeah.
He can basically play anywhere in the infield.
It was a good deal for the Rockies because I think he had 1 year left on the deal, and he would have been a free agent next year. And, any team would have paid him over $300 million. So
yeah, no, it could say something about him. That he was willing to stay, where he's been this whole time.
Did they do good last year?
Yeah, they were in the playoff race, right up until the very end, really. They were right there, and that division is not strong. The Dodgers have been the fortunate ones, past few years. But the Giants super inconsistent. The Diamondbacks fucking lick taint. They're awful. So it's anybody's game, as far as the NL West is concerned.
Arenado's also 6-time Gold Glove, 4-time Silver Slugger, 4-time All-Star.
Dude is an absolute beast.
Whereas when I bring up Machado, He's 4-time All-Star, 2-time Gold Glove. I don't see any Silver Sluggers on here.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's good for the Rockies. They have hitting. I just don't know if they're going to have enough pitching to win the division. But
Yeah.
they have a chance in the division to be the second best team, probably on paper,
Yeah.
behind the Dodgers.
Yeah. I think the division is honestly probably their best bet, only because how stacked the Central is. Because the Cubs, the Cardinals, and the Brewers are 3 fucking great teams in the NL, and I think we took both wildcard spots, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and the Cardinals got even better because they got arguably one of the best first basemen in the league in Goldschmidt. So,
Yep.
so
Goldschmidt
see.
vodka? It's Goldschmidt. I know, I got it.
Wow.
Continue.
Yeah, that wasn't your best. You've been getting a little greedy with these Arenado and Machado. So.
Well, I don't even know what the hell stats you're throwing out there, so I'm trying to throw out some puns.
Well, no. Save them for the next one.
Continue.
Anyways, Arenado, I think the Rockies get a deal with him. He was worth the money Machado got, if not more.
More. He's worth more. Let's be
Yeah,
clear.
I guess
Let's be clear about that. He was worth more.
There's delay there. But yeah, and mainly because I think Machado's just not he's not like the ultimate like locker room cancer, but Arenado I think more is a better teammate.
Yeah.
Kind of stay, just kind of more of the professional. But I mean Machado I think does have I think to the average fan, Machado probably has more star power in the name. So
he steps on people's feet. I know that.
Yeah.
Wow. So that's a good deal for the Rockies. Arenado got paid. He gets to say it's obviously he wanted to stay in Colorado, and I think he took a discount in order to do that and to guarantee his future essentially because now he doesn't have to worry about free agency next year. But like I said, it would have been nice just to see him kind of get to be more in the primetime spotlight because he's pretty incredible.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's arguably one of the best players in the league, and you don't hear about him all that often. He's one of those guys that just kind of quietly dominates.
Well, he plays on a team that's not real popular and, arguably the most boring division in baseball.
Yeah.
I mean, the Dodgers and the Giants are obviously 2 household names, but after that, like, the D-backs, the Padres, and the Rockies have generally not been very good. And it's never been, like, a real, crazy division. It's not Red Sox, Yankees, Cubs, Cardinals. Like, there's not these huge... Like Dodgers-Giants rivalry, it's still big for those fans, but it hasn't been as big as some of the rivalries in the other, division. So
we'll see. This the last one is Harper. We're still waiting to see what team is going to land him, but
maybe Bilfy's Dodgers.
Maybe
Bilfy's Dodgers. Yes.
I wonder if this will. I still think he's going to get more than Machado's money, but I wonder if a guy who's even better than Machado that took less money in a little smaller market maybe drops his market value a little bit as far as Harper's concerned because his numbers aren't as good as either of them.
I think Arenado is better than both of them, but I think Harper still wants his money.
Oh yeah, I'm sure all the guys' name will be want it. Yeah. Will they get it?
Well, I mean, I think he's still going to say, well, Machado got this, and I think it's like Arenado, and then Machado's probably right there with Harper. I don't necessarily think Harper's better than Machado, so. But he's going to say, Machado got this, I want at least this. Yeah. Harper does have the most star power of the 3, which I think is his driving. Obviously, he's a good baseball player. He's probably still like a top 10 player. But his star power is what's driving his value, to be higher than Machado.
We'll see. We'll keep you posted. And we'll give our reactions to these absolutely bonkers deals that are getting thrown out in baseball. But we're going to go ahead and move forward.